Well, hello everyone. I'm getting everything set up here. And you're gonna have to hear me do my lovely chewing like I normally do on stream, because it's how I do it. Oh, I need to mute this. Um, and I need to make sure I am actually streaming. Let's see. It shows I'm live. All right, perfect. That's all I needed to see. Well, hello everyone. Let me post my Twitch announcement. Away we go. Oh gosh, I forgot to put the @ mark in there, of course. You guys, I'm an old man. Gotta try this one more time. There we go. Well, hello everyone. Hope you're doing well. It's a new arena season, so congratulations to everyone if you did well on your arena placement, and I'm sorry if you did not do well on your arena placement. You're on, but not your face. Yes, I know that is intentional, Joe. I am still in Arizona. I went home this weekend to be with the family, and I am now back out here for this stream. On Thursday night, I think I'm flying back and I get home about normal stream times. So, depending on how I'm doing, I might stream, I might not stream. It's just going to see, depend on how exhausted I am. But, yeah. Hello, Spicy. You've been waiting all day for this? Oh man, I'm sorry. Been waiting all day to hear an old dude chew his food. All right, well, I'm going to be doing some heroics here. But before I do the heroics, I figured I'd play a little bit in the arena. As you can see, I'm actually fairly high up already. If I look at the worldwide score, if I play all my turns here, I should be able to get into rank 1. So why not? Let's try it, see what happens. And hello, Matthew. Welcome back again. Thank you for being here. And hello, Lascale. Lascale, we decided to go on a little bit of a fun journey today, and you might know better than I do. I decided to try to reach out to the previous keeper of the Little Alchemist wiki, Yoshira, because I figured they probably want to know that the game's being updated, and I don't know if they know. So Joe and I tried to reach out to them. He tried on Reddit, and they don't accept incoming messages. So I had to join this anime club and send a message on there saying, "Hey, Little Alchemist is back." And I just had to laugh at that because I don't know. Now I'm in an anime fan club apparently. So anywho, my point is, Lascale, if you have a way to contact Yoshira, since you were kind of an admin of the Little Alchemist wiki, and he was I don't know if he's the founder or if he's also just an admin, but might be nice if you could contact him or her. I don't. I'm pretty sure it's a guy. Although when we looked online, there was a what do you call it? There was a man named Neil who used the handle, and then there was a woman named Brittany who used the handle. So I assume it's the Neil guy, but it could be Brittany. My point is, if you have a way to contact Yoshira or Yoshira, please feel free to. Make sure they know. You finished rank 1816? Man, in the year 1816, what happened? Actually, I don't want to know. It's probably something really bad. Oh, Braden, 1999, thank you for the Twitch subscription. I do not have my notifications turned on right now because I am streaming from afar, but I do appreciate that. For anyone else who happens to have Amazon Prime, you have your own free Twitch subscription that you can give out to whoever you choose to, at least once a month. So please feel free to give that to the streamer of your choice. It's a nice way to get $2.50 out of Jeff Bezos' hands and into someone else's hands. Yeah, seriously. It's let me look it up real quick. It is the My Anime List is the website. And it like you can list on there which animes you've read, which ones you're still wanting to read. I don't know. That's not the reason I used it. I used it to send a message. Well, actually, I tried to send an actual message to him, like a full-on message, and then after pushing send, it said new users can't send a message for 3 days. And I was like, oh man. So then I had the option to add him as a friend, this Yoshira guy. So I added him as a friend, and you can put in a little message on there, but it's a lot smaller size. It's 255 characters. So that was big enough for me to say, hey, just wanted to let you know, Little Alchemist is back. Come find us. Something like that. So I'm hopeful he checks it. It does show the last time that the account was logged in was like earlier this week. So my hope is that means he's active on there. I don't know. And I also hope it's the right person, because that'd be really awkward if it was the wrong person. You finished 793. You know, the nice thing is you guys can remember on the scale 1 to 111, you guys can remember your rank and see if you improve next time now that you've got a little bit more experience under your belt, so on and so forth. So that'd be pretty cool. It looks like the stream might be buffering, so I'm sorry if it is buffering. It could also just be my internet here. I don't know. 1816 is 4 years after the War of 1812. Hello, Vlant. I'm going to refresh this page just to see if it's the internet at this hotel or if it's me. I might have to turn off my Wi-Fi too. You guys, well, I guess you wouldn't be able to send something in chat, or I wouldn't be able to read it if it's the Wi-Fi. So we'll see. All right, we're going to keep going. And hope that I am connected to the chat. I assume I am. I'm assuming I'm still alive. But who knows? I'm sorry, Worst, if you're seeing me play you right now and stream's fine for you. Okay, maybe it's just me. I'm on the hotel Wi-Fi with my laptop, just making. That's how I'm reading the chat. Why am I in a hotel? So part of my job is I help open all of our new locations for our company, and we in the last few months we've opened 3 locations here in Phoenix. We opened one in just very close to the Phoenix airport, and then another one about 20-30 minutes away from that, still in Phoenix, but just on the other side of town. And then the final location we're opening out here is in Mesa, so that's another 20-30 minutes on the other side of town. So we are opening that in I guess it's a little bit over. No, it's in about a week from now, next Monday. And I'm just here to help make sure it gets open correctly. I work with our local team to make sure they've got everything they need, and I coordinate with our hub team to make sure everything that they are sending gets sent to the right place at the right time. And so it's just kind of the oil that keeps everything running, I guess you could say. Do I like staying in hotels? Yes and no. So last week I had like the absolute worst experience staying at a hotel. The I normally stay at a Holiday Inn, that brand, if you know of it, just because I'm very familiar with how their rooms are set up and what to expect from them. Usually you can get free breakfast or you can get a very like a cheap breakfast that you can add on for like $5 a day or something. So I'm just very familiar with it and I'm used to it, so I go there. Well, there happened to be two of them nearby, and they were both about the same price per night. I don't pay for the hotel, the company does, but I still want to keep it relatively affordable. And so they had the one I stayed in last week and the one I'm staying in this week. And the difference in price was like maybe $10 or $15 per night. For the one I'm staying in now is a little bit more expensive. But the other one had included free breakfast. So it's like, oh, free breakfast. I think it's definitely worth saving some money for the company and getting free breakfast instead of having to pay the extra $5 a day for that. So I was all in. I said, yeah, let's do it. Well, it turned out it is a new property that they recently purchased that needs to be renovated, and they apparently started the renovation while I was working or while I was staying there last week. But the whole hotel was just really, really horrible, top to bottom. And so it was a really bad experience. And the worst part, they had a free breakfast in the morning. The first day, it was inedible. Like I actually had to spit it out and not eat there. I had to go out to eat somewhere else. All right, well, I'm in rank 2, so apparently Jokovic's on his purchasing kick. Well, hello, Mr. Jokovic. It's all good. Good here. Let me go over to my heroics deck now. I probably have some cards I can add in here. Holidays, that's a good one to add in. I'm researching it. I don't have it fully completed yet, and I have a bunch of other copies of it that I haven't actually leveled up yet. I've got plenty of gold, almost 60,000 gold now saved up, but dust-wise, I don't really have much. And I don't think I have anything I can recycle currently. I'm just looking through to make sure. Yeah, I don't have anything to recycle currently, so I don't have enough to level up the next card to level 4. So I will just stay where I'm at currently. But we're going to do some heroics. So we'll see what happens. The only other change I made recently in here is I was able to fuse my Mad Bomber. I had one copy before. Now I've got, technically I could do 2 fused copies, so I will be doing that eventually. But for now, that's what I've got. And since I'm on the road, I can't really do my normal little bets. So we're just going to play heroics. And my goal is I would like to finish in 175 turns. I don't think I will, but that's my goal. Let me catch up on your guys' messages here. I kind of was not paying attention. Oh, so I always stay at the Holiday Inns, and part of the reason I stay at the Holiday Inns is because then I can, if you just stay at one hotel all the time, you get to accrue a bunch of hotel points. So Mrs. Tapdawg and I like to use them to go on vacations. It's kind of a nice little one less thing you have to think about. Your best rank ever was, think, level 83, so no improving, but I've been busy working. Okay. Well, you know, that's fine. I know there's ebbs and flows for me, right? Last season I was rank 2. This season I was rank 6. I played about half as often as I normally do. If you looked at my wins, I had about half as many wins as the other top 5 players had. So to be playing half as often and to be into rank 6, I was okay with that. And I'll probably do the same thing going forward. I don't really lose out on anything week to week, and I have a small loss on gems and fragment pieces for the end of the season. And I'm okay with that. I buy my own gems normally on this account, so gems aren't super important, and the fragment pieces are going to take a long time no matter what. An extra 20 or so fragment pieces isn't really going to make a difference for me, at least for now. All right, we're going to redraw. I think one of the things I might do off stream, drama, is I might go through. I have quite a few cards in here that are crushing blows that I could fuse, and I think I might do that just so I have additional final forms I can use more often. Because I think I would have used a crushing blow on that last turn to finish Mr. Pym off, because he didn't have full combo meter. And I did have the Ratatosker, but I would have felt like that was a waste because I would have done like 30 extra damage to him than I needed to. So I wouldn't have used that, but I would have used a crushing blow, and I had two there that could have been fused. But now this turn, with him having a full combo meter, I'm not going to use the Fat King. And again, I would do 30 extra damage to him. So I'm going to do this one instead and hope he doesn't use a final form. Yeah. So, anywho, I'm thinking I'm going to do that. I always have extra cards at the end anyway, so I think that would be a nice little trade-off. Hello, Snapey. Welcome back. I just saw your message. I'm catching up here. Let me see. Spicy said, this reminds me of the time I was at an Airbnb and it was awful. Place smelled was actually littered with cigarettes. I don't know how that was allowed. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So I don't think I shared this last week because I think it happened after my stream. So on Friday, was it Friday? Yeah, I was there till Friday night. So on Friday, when I'm going to check out of my hotel in the morning, um, I wanted to go downstairs to get a receipt because they had messed up my check-in process and I had to use my personal credit card instead of my company card. So which meant I had to pay out of pocket and get reimbursed from my company. Not the worst thing in the world, but definitely a frustration that they messed up on something. I called my card company because they said it was declined. They're like, no, it wasn't declined. They had already charged you. They were trying to charge you a second time, but then they put in a charge of $0 for the first charge, and so then it kept being blocked because it's like a scam attempt in essence that can happen. So I was like, oh, great. So, um, anywho, when I went to go check out to get my receipt, I pushed the elevator because I was on the third floor, and as soon as I pushed the button, the light would turn off, which usually means that the elevators on your floor just needs to open up. I was like, oh, okay, but nothing happened. I was like, what? What's going on? So then I push it again. Nothing happened. So I push it and hold it, thinking maybe something's wrong and I just have to hold it down. Nope, it just didn't work. So I had to carry my luggage down the flight of stairs to get to the bottom. Not the worst thing in the world, but definitely a frustration. And I get to the bottom floor, and there's all these people, like 20, 30 people trying to use the elevator, and it's not working. And the lady at the front desk doesn't seem to care. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And the worst part is the each floor had two sets of stairs. It's just a really small hotel, so it had a set of stairs on each side, and then the center of the hotel was a elevator. And the doors for those sets of stairs closed and would not open when you got through them. So if they tried to go to use the stairs outside, you wouldn't be able to use them. It even said on there, this is an exit only, not an entrance. So I don't know. I left, so I haven't no part to deal with that. But I was just curious, like, man, how how are they getting away with this? What's going on? This is like a horrible hotel. Anywho, good news is I'm not staying there this week. I'm staying like 2 blocks down the road. Is actually the next exit off the freeway is the normal Holiday Inn, and it's such a nice hotel. And when I checked in, I told the lady, "Yeah, I was here last week, and I stayed at that other hotel." And she's like, "Oh no, you should have canceled and come here. I'm so sorry." So she already knew. She's like, "So many people have canceled and switched to this hotel in the last week." It's like, yeah, I don't blame you. So don't blame them. Mojo, you were robbed? What do you mean you were robbed? Like in the game or like in person? There's a very low chance blunt for them to use their final forms. So you are correct there. I can keep this. It's got EMOC written all over it. All right. And let's get rid of Francois. Good old Francois. Hello, Mrs. Tapdawg. Welcome. I was just reminding everyone about my horrible experience with my hotel last week and how I'm so glad I'm at a really nice hotel this week as compared to the last week's hotel. The stream's been up since 7 o'clock, sweetheart. So, 20 minutes? Hey, Joe, I finished 6th place. Oh, man. Oh, man. She's just gonna say that, isn't she, huh? You messed up an arena? What happened, Mojo? Oh, we live in a communal property state, so what's mine is yours. I feel like Snake and Dog should make Skyla. I know it's a diamond card, but just that's one of those cards that would make sense because Skyla is basically a dog with snaky legs. Goodness, I am stuck here. She's the real Tapdawg. Yes, she doesn't like to let people know she plays video games, so she just asks me to be the voice for her. Oh, here's Skyla. See, it's basically a dog with snake legs. If it weren't a diamond card, I think that'd be a great combo for the two of them to have. Seventeenth. Mrs. Tapdog, if it makes you feel better, Underdog did not place very highly. He was above 20th but below 50th. Let me see. Did I take a picture of it? I did. Rank 34 is what Underdog got for the season. So not the best, but not too bad. But I already knew I wasn't going to do too hot because I ran out of runes with like 15 minutes left in the before midnight. And I had landed on like 19th place or something. So I was like, oh, there's no way. So I'm actually surprised I got 34th place. I really thought I was going to get like below the top 50, which would have been a bummer. But on the plus side, I mentioned this in the Discord today. I got enough gems from that season reward to buy 2 more packs on Underdog from the Insanity. And I was really, really hoping I would get another Madness card. That was my top priority because I only got one of them. And that's a card that would do really well in my deck if I could fuse it, but it won't show up in my deck at all if it's unfused. And unfortunately, I did not get an extra Madness card. But as a consolation, I did get another Mad Bomber. So that let me be able to fuse my Mad Bomber. So now that's in Underdog's deck. So if you see a new card in there, that's why. I also realized I only had a 35 card deck with 5 final forms. So I updated that to a 36-6 just because I was having issues where I was not getting my final form often on that account. I got 19th. I almost got bumped. Can't wait for Monty to change the structure of Arena. I would be curious to look at the stats too, to see how much of it is sorry, just trying to figure out which card to use. How much of it is people who just optimize their turns? Because it gets like weird when you get to the top 20 with your stars. So like some people could have waited intentionally, like in the high 40s or something, so they'd get more turns with plus 15. I don't know if that's the case, so don't quote me on that. But I feel like that would make more sense than someone actually spending gems because it's such a waste. There's really not a good reason to waste gems on refills with how expensive they are now. Spicy, usually the most erratic changes are in ranks. Well, this season it was ranks 7 through 30. Those constantly were changing because they were all people so close to one another. I also think I'm going to take out bomb shelters off stream. I'm at the point where I can finish every single time. I don't have issues with finishing the heroics. It's just needing to slim it down so I have less turns where I'm not doing anything. Ooh, Albert hitting me with the curse cards left and right. Well, how do you like that, Albert? Yeah, Blunt. I'm. I haven't gotten any like behind the scenes updates in the last couple months, so I probably need to reach out to Monty to see if I can get some more information. But he seems to be sticking to his timeline, so that's exciting news. Oh no, Joe, I'm talking about people who have been like an underdog who is always in the hunt for top 10 but never actually finishes each week in top 10 because of I go to bed 2 hours before the season resets, but I definitely could be there if I just decided to shift my timing a little bit. So people like that who maybe stay up late specifically for the end of the season but normally go to bed and are okay with the fact that they're going to still be in the same league or get the same weekly points, but on the arena season ending, they stay up. That's kind of what I'm talking about. Anything to look forward to with a remake? I think the biggest thing currently is the fact that they could add new cards. I think that's the thing I'm most excited for. Whether that's just making Onyx versions of existing cards, or making new cards completely, or um, even just um, adding additional backfills. I'd like to reach out to John Eric and say, hey, can we just get the rest of these backfills that we're waiting on? We've only got like 50 more to do or something. It's not a large number. And I think it'd be really awesome if they could just go in and put those in now for us. They've been adding the backfills for about a year, a little bit less. But there's a couple that they skipped over that I think it would be nice to just say, hey, here's all the rest of them. Go ahead, have fun. It let me be able to do a couple other projects too that I've been waiting on to do just because they haven't updated them, like redoing my gold combo card and onyx combo card rankings, and making the new best hypothetical deck, so on and so forth. All sorts of fun stuff. All right, we're going to have this one too. For me, it feels bad because I tend to end each week top 10 and then end a season at equal chance for everybody to get those season rewards. Yeah. Joe, how often do you stay up for the weekly uh the season or the weekly reset, I should say? I think if they did make the portal events only last 7 days, they would need to adjust how energy works or adjust um, how much energy it takes, because I don't think it'd be realistically possible for most people to finish the event if it was only 7 days long. I don't think there's enough hours in the days to be able to do that. I could be wrong, but I believe that is the case. Or if there are enough hours in the day, you have to be like pretty much waking up every 4 hours or something crazy, you know? I have so many backfills. I stopped doing new research. You're strictly doing backfills now, Mojo. How is that even possible? There's not that many backfills. I feel like I've been keeping up with them. The biggest thing that's causing me issues is my backlog of cards to research. But anytime I have a backfill to do, I just do it right away. I'd rather have the card I've already researched be fully researched than the card I'm working on that won't be done for a couple weeks anyway. You tend to stay up for them every weekly reset. Yeah, so you're not changing your style of gameplay, but everyone else around you is, but you're still expecting everyone to be in the same spot, if that makes sense. Right now, you're strictly only getting combos for cards in your arena deck, so your heroics deck's kind of screwed until you get around to going back. I'm also missing out on some backfills. Yeah, I obviously with the backfills it's a little bit different, but I personally don't put a card into my arena deck if it hasn't been research comboed for all of the cards in my arena deck. I don't want to get to a spot where I have a dead hand because of my lack of researching. I'd rather have the issue be uh, that I just had a bad hand, not I had a bad hand because it was my own fault. All right, I think we have enough health here that we can swap over now. Oh no, I definitely agree with you on that though, Joe. Season rewards should be reflective of how you did the entire season, not how you did in the last week or how you placed in the last week. How's that that's not a season reward, that's a weekly reward in my mind. So I think that idea that I brought up where it should just average out your rankings for each week for the whole season, and that is your ranking. So obviously, if you improve over the course of the season, let's say you started at 1500 and you end at 750, you're not going to have your end of season be 750. Not necessarily. You might end up being at rank 1000 for the season. You know. But then the next season, if you ended up, let's say, stalling out and you just were in rank 750 the whole time, then you're going to end up being in rank 750, you know? So I definitely think that's a better way to do it versus the option of just using the last week's rewards. Okay, Spicy. As long as you got a plan, that's the most important thing. Have a plan, and I guess similarly be flexible with said plan, because plans can change. Ooh, 30. I only need one, so let's do that one. Not that I need the extra defense, but I think that was a good call. I'm not willing to risk that, so we'll go this way. All right, we beat good old Miles there, so that's good. It is extremely windy here today. I'm not sure why. I was talking to Mrs. Tapdawg earlier today, and I said, I have a balcony, which is nice, but the door for the balcony, um, it does not close completely. So there's like a little crack in the top left window, and all this air is just rushing in, and it's something, all right. So I get to have the sound of wind in my ear this whole time. I think I'm gonna have to switch back after Ella here. It might even be Xanthar, depending on how this goes. Let's see. Okay, we're good. Apologize, I'm chewing still. Been talking so much, I'm only halfway through my burger. Hmm. That's a horrible combo. I think I'm actually going to do that instead, only because you can get so many better combos. It didn't even matter. Hope the sound puts you to sleep like it does for the kids. You know what, Mrs. Tapdog? Last night, I actually turned on my sound machine for well, my phone has one of those apps where it will, oh no, I didn't even use an app. I have music on my phone that's just like the sound of waves. And I listened to that last night because um, the front doors here are very um, not good at getting rid of sound. So like when people would get into their room, the door slams. So I could hear people not necessarily walking in the hall, but I could hear the slams. And then if people were talking in the hallway, you can hear that too fairly easily. ASMR? No, I hope this isn't ASMR. Goodness. That's on the only taps, you guys. Oh man, 22 damage. Thankfully that was the half version, so it was only 11 damage to me, but still, that's not what you want to have happen to you when you're trying to get your health up. All right, we're going to continue going here. All right, I think those two combo together. Yeah, that was a good guess. I probably should have redrawn though, because I'm going to have these situations where horrible things are happening. I have no cards to combo. Let's see. Hopefully we get something. Nope. Okay, so now we're in that sad moment where we lose in final form. Good old bomb shelter again. It could have been a final form card. All right. Well, I'm going to use a final form here, but the bad news is Albert's probably going to use his curse. Oh no, he didn't. The bad news is I didn't use enough damage. Oh, okay, that should be enough. There we go. Beautiful. Rank 31. Is this is round 3, right? Yeah, so we're almost done. I sometimes forget. I don't think I'm getting my 175 turns though. I've had to be on Master Healer way too many times. How is Death Arcade not a combo? All right, I'm risking it all. Good risk. Like at the very least, Death and Arcade could make the Chomp Dude spirits, right? Add it to the list. Someone put it in the backfill combos for us. Death plus Arcade, Chomp Dude spirits. It's a nice little 38-28. All right, Nightshade it is. Ooh, I think we're going to do Holy Water and Toy, get ourselves a really good high damaging combo. And we get to get rid of Holy Water. Can't complain there. So, one of the, I think, interesting things that I heard recently, Winter got rid of Trident from his um, heroics deck, which I can understand why he would do that. Trident is arguably now the worst card in the game. Doesn't make that many combos, doesn't have an Onyx version. And the combos it makes aren't that great. So I definitely can understand why he would remove it. I probably should remove it as well. I haven't, but I probably should. Oof, 10 damage. Oh, that might be 20 damage, huh? All right, there we go. The guy in charge of backfill combos and wonders why there are no combos. Hey, no, let me explain it to you. I'm not in charge of the backfill combos. I'm just the person who decided, hey, we should, as a community, figure out what backfill combos need to exist. Send it into Chin and see what they do. I think I'm going to do that because there's not very many combos. I know Smog Horror was technically a better combo of the two, but Ash has plenty of combos. Look, Ash has plenty of combo. Oh gosh, that was something. Yeah, I just have the one in my heroics deck as well. It's not a very great card, but I keep every card for the purposes of research to finish all the research for them. All right, there we go. I'm hopeful I can get about 200 health here. I don't know if I will. Well, we might luck out to be very close. I'm just going to finish this, and then I think I'll switch. All right, well, let's switch back. We're at rank 24. We've got 13 bosses left to do. We're in a fairly decent spot. I mean, that can all change in a couple of turns here if you get a counterattack or a couple red bosses. Crap. It's all right. 34-31 or 34-31? It's a tough question. Ooh. Ooh. It's all horrible. That's a nice one. Ooh, 19 damage to us. Look at that. We're already down about 40. Maybe not 40, it's 30, but still. That's a lot. All low tier bronze combo cards are completely removed from your deck. I might add them back in if I fuse 3 of each of them and they have enough backfills. I think most of the bronze combo cards, at least the ones that got their backfills, they should be fairly usable now. But obviously, you have this balance you want to place because when you first start out, you're going to have so many more. Those are both horrible combos. You're going to have so many more options where you'll have a silver and a bronze card combo or a bronze and bronze card combo. And obviously, those are going to be inferior combos to make. You don't want to make those if you don't have to. Probably should have done the other option. That's okay. We're learning. But with the backfills, a lot of them now have additional combos they can make, and it's a lot more viable. But as you get more gold combo cards with the events and also with the gems, it's easier to have the bronze cards in here, and you'll be able to make the combos that they do that are diamond. Wow, I have a lot of Onyx cards that are just popping up here. I'm gonna do this just so I can have the full combo meter going. Oh, they're both horrible. His health is too high to do the final form. Now his health is too low to do the final form. Come full circle there. Yeah, see, look, now my health is below. How does horse and elf not make a combo either? That's weird. Gosh, that's a really good combo. Hopefully I'm back. Sorry about that. I got a notification that my game just stopped working. Not like my screen's fine, but my broadcast stopped. So sorry about that, guys. I don't know what you missed. I'll wait a few seconds here. I think I was on the hotel Wi-Fi, so I turned that off. So my stream might be a little bit lower quality, depending on my signal here. But hopefully this is better than nothing. So, anywho, let's pick up where we left off here. Oof. Probably should have looked at her health. I was not paying attention to that part. That's a really great combo. I want to save that for next round. So for this round, let's do that one. That was awkward. Last thing you heard was why elf and horse isn't a combo. I don't know. Yeah. Sorry, guys. My hotel Wi-Fi. All of a sudden, my Twitch, my broadcast on my screen said Twitch broadcast ended because of EOF. So I don't know what EOF means, but apparently it's bad. Goodness, I don't have a lot of health here. I do have a lot of Onyx cards popping up in these last little hands here, so I'm not complaining. A 31 or a 31. Let's do this 31 first. Then we'll do the other 31 next turn. Oof. 80 health. Man, my health is not going up. Enough offensive fingers or elephants often fall. Elephants often fall, yeah. Elimination of fries. Oh, works for me. No more fries. They've all been eliminated. Early or fired. Like the rules of work. You gotta be early or you're fired. I don't know. Alright, this is gonna backfire because he's a cursor. Oh no, he did not curse me. Thank you, Albert, for keeping it family friendly. Alright. Not too many more bosses to go. 8 more bosses. We only have like 80 cards though, so it's definitely going to be a lot closer than I had hoped. But I've not been lucky with my bosses here. I've not been lucky with my attacks or the damage going on to me. It's just not been a fun time. My health is almost gone. It's great. Keep getting counterattacked and crushing blowed. We love you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Vaunt. Appreciate the support. All right, well, at least we can finish Mr. Pym off here. La, 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 la. I don't have any music tonight, so I'm sorry, guys. I had to had music playing in my head there for a second. Hello, Henmore. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. I don't think I've seen you here before, so welcome. And if I have seen you here before, I'm sorry. I normally stream with my camera on, but I am traveling right now, so I'm in a hotel. And no camera equipment. I think it'd be a little bit weird to bring a bunch of camera equipment to a hotel. I think it'd raise up some red flags for them. Sir, what exactly are you doing in your room? I'm streaming. What are you streaming? Yeah, I don't think that would work very well. All right. Don't tell Mrs. Tapdawg. Oh, you've been here a few times? I'm sorry, Henmore. Your name does sound familiar, but then I'm also thinking of Kenmore, the appliance company, so yeah. For only taps? You're probably right. Probably for only taps. All right, we're using this final form. Let's get to it. We got to get these bosses done and away with quickly. And they're using their curse cards on me. Really don't want me to be able to complete this, man. I have to do it for the memes. As soon as I saw those two cards, it was meant to be, guys. Alrighty. 5 more bosses to do, and we got 50 cards or so. Use the final form right away. It wasn't too bad. I'm going to use the Crushing Blow card. Take off a little bit more of the defense. Find out that Sun and Underground don't make a combo. Add it to the list. Underground Sun would be lava, right? Not a great combo, but it's a combo. Okay, I think my health is high enough that I can swap back over, but I think I might wait one more round just to be safe. How many bosses are left? Is it 4 bosses left? 4 bosses left. I think I'm safe enough. I'm going to swap back after this round. I already know. Because Francois is going to be an elementalist, and he's going to do like 40 damage to me. It's going to be great. Oh no, he is an enchanter. We might actually have a chance here. I think I'd rather do that option, but I just want to see what I have as combos here. Yeah, we'll do that option. Okay. 30. Yep, 30 it is. All right, Francois, what are you going to do to us? Take off a good chunk of our health. That's what you're going to do. Okay. Should be enough. Perfect. So, Tap, will you play consistently this Heroics week? Probably not, no. I am, it takes too long for Heroics for me. If I get to the point where I can finish a Heroics in like 30 minutes, I might consider it, which obviously reducing my deck size and honing it down, I'll be able to fix it a little bit, but I don't think it's going to ever get to the point where it only takes 30 minutes just because of how long all the transition screens are. I'm very hopeful that that is also something that they are actually considering changing in Little Alchemist Remastered. Just the amount of time spent on all of the screens in between each battle is so much time. not worth it. Look at this. You sit there, you wait for that, then you can push continue, then you gotta do the next battle, does the whole intro thing, then it brings it up, takes a time, and then you get your actual ability to redo. So I just feel like it's too much time. It's even worse for the other parts of this game. It's a lot faster in heroics than it is like in arena between battles or story mode between battles. All right. Xanthar, don't do too much damage to me, please. I appreciate that. Thank you. Because I can stay here. All right, that should be hopefully it. Oh yeah, that's good. It's a little risky, but I'm willing to take this risk against Ella. Make heroics a tower and give players a week to beat as many bosses as they can. Reward per boss. You're sleepy now, Spicy? I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit. I did not see her ability. Okay, she is the one ability I did not want her to be, but that's okay. We got her health down by half already. And that's another half. She's got 15 health left. Let's hope. Ooh, and we beat her. Okay. Good news. She has been defeated, and I think we're going to be at like 190 turns, because that was way, way more than we needed. Let's see. 185 turns, 185. So not the 175 I wanted, but better than the 190 I thought I was going to be. And still 50 turns above Yokovic. Holy cow. Those other guys are getting closer to him now. Look at that. Spider's down to 149. Winter's at 150. They're definitely going to get there one day. All right, we're going to do one more battle here with the normal battle against Ella. Finish up tier 19. Be one away from getting another monster, which we don't need. I recently got the Onyx monster, so now I've got 2 fuse monsters and the Onyx monster, so I don't need any more monsters. So that's just an extra 8 dust I'll be getting when I beat Ella tomorrow. We're very close to 60,000 gold now, though. That's exciting. Beautiful. How far away are we? Like 200 gold? Yeah, 240 gold. So I'll probably get that either later tonight or tomorrow. Go to HP Plus. I think we're going to call it. Let's see the top 20 for heroics. I haven't done today yet. Oh, good luck, Mojo. You want to see the top 20? I can go show you. Worldwide. So, how many people? We've got 10 plus me. So 11 people that have completed it completely so far. And then another 2 people that were just 1 turn away from beating it completely. And then you got everyone else down here that's a little bit further off. So actually not too many people have finished it, which makes sense. At the beginning of the season, people are probably done for now. I wonder if they could do seasons for heroics. I don't even know what that would mean. That'd be kind of fun. And I am very far away from being able to get skulls for a while. I'll be a couple months before I can get some more Onyx cards. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for me tonight, guys. Thank you for joining me. Like I said, Thursday's kind of up in the air. It's going to depend on how my flight is and how I'm feeling after my flight. So I'll post in the Discord. But thank you again for joining, and hopefully I will see you on Thursday. Alrighty, take care.